Good day, everyone, wherever you may be watching me across the face of the earth. Today, I want to share with you briefly some of the things that you need to do as a parent in helping your child to deal with peer pressure. And when we are talking about peer pressure, we are actually looking at it from the negative points of view. Yes, we can have a positive peer pressure where a child gets to copy maybe their friends in the school, in the neighborhood, in something good. But a lot of times, the type of peer pressure that parents and even educators and adults often observe has to do with the negative, where a child will say, because all my friends are doing this, is the right thing to do, and all of that. So, how can you, as a parent, actually help your child to deal with negative peer pressure so it will not overwhelm, overcome, and then they forget all the good things that you have taught them or they head in the wrong direction? Number one, I have to tell you this, that there is the important aspect of making time for your child. And when you make time for your child, you create that time to bond with them. And in the process, a lot of discussions will come up. And even if your child is not talking, you have to prompt them, ask them questions to actually know where the so-called peer pressure or whatever they are copying or whatever they must have formed as habits is coming from. And with that, you'll be able to help them to deal with it and channel your effort and energy in the right direction. So making out time for your child to bond with them is one of the things that you need to do to help your child to deal with peer pressure. Another time is to give them attention and listening ears. Yesterday, I put up on my different social media and I said listening is very key. A child that is not listened to, a child that is not heard cannot be understood. So when we say we don't understand that child, it is because we have never taken time. You can see it now. So giving them time to bond, time to listen and pay attention to whatever they are saying, even all of those non-verbal gestures, we have to listen and read all those expressions, the unspoken expressions and manners of behavior. So take time out to give attention and listening ears to your child, and then is one of the steps to take in helping them deal with peer pressure. I'm going to just give a few points. For more, you can follow me on YouTube, Children's Matters. Follow me on Facebook, Children's Matters, on Instagram, Children's Matters, and on TikTok. You can also follow me on The Voice and Eyes by Oluwaseun Dada. So another point is to be sincerely concerned about every aspect of their growth. Don't say, oh, I'm only concerned about my child's academic, and before you know what is happening, the child is suffering or declining or going down in terms of character. Because when we talk about a peer pressure, most times it is obvious, it is seen in their behavior, in their character, following trends that you have not approved of, or that you will not be proud of, that your child is into certain things. So be sincerely concerned about not only the academics, but also their social life and also their behavior, the way they work, the way they reason, the type of music they listen to, and the friends they hang out with. In that process, you will know what you need to do and the things to cut or to nip in the bud when the so-called negative peer pressure is beginning to overwhelm or creeping into the lab of your child. Point number 4, consciously follow things that are trending. When you follow things that are trending, this will give you a hint or clue or idea of that thing that is trending, or things that are trending that are not right and which you will not approve of, the things that you have told your children not to do. And you can easily give interpretation to things that are trending that are not godly or that do not align with your family principles and culture, because I believe every family should have their belief, their culture. So what is the family culture in your home? The things that are trending that you follow, that you are aware of, you are abreast of the happenings around you. Are they things that you'll be proud of? Are they things that actually reflect, your family culture? And that is why we have to be on top of our game as parents. Point number 5, observe keenly their patterns of talking, their acting and moves, so you know if something is changing. That is also sequel to the fifth one I mentioned. Keep the communication lines open. Don't say, oh, because I've caught my child listening to this type of music, I've caught my child trying to sag or this, and then you just jump into conclusion, begin to condemn and castigate them. Why don't you hear them out? Ask them questions. Why are you doing this? And when you are doing that, make sure the communication lines are open, because you really want to hear them on why they are doing certain things. And point number 7, where I will be stopping today, is ask personal questions. Ask them personal questions. You know, when you ask them personal questions, sometimes the things that you have not seen that they have started to do, it's possible those things will come out in the process of discussing. So my name is Oluwaseun Dada. I'm a parent-child coach. I mentor young people. I run a virtual mentoring academy to nurture and provide necessary support for young people, children, preteen, and teenagers, not only in times of their academics, but to make sure that they have good behavior and become godly, responsible, and excellent